MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Kris Bubic is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, to see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 27 homers and an even 70 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ramirez is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the all-star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Down the third baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he's safe.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the third baseline. Dozier picks it up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Standing in, Franmil Reyes. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Reyes, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Lindor at second with 2 down. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Dozier has a play, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Aaron Civale is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Leading up for the Royals, the shortstop, number 27.
First pitch on its way. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Alex Gordon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. And he takes a cold strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The Shields patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The tying run is in to score from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the top half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Phillips is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Going after it is Gordon. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Batting 9.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gordon will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Dozier.
Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt
Batting
foul, but
fifth.
it hugged the line and found its way into the corner.
Salvador.
Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
First pitch of the at-bat. Salvador Perez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And he got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
To the plate now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mercado is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Stepping up now, Ryan McBroom. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
1-2. Here it is. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next will be the switch hitting 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. In the air to right center, Merrifield ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the first pitch to him. Francisco Lindor is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Phillips is on his horse, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Mondesi is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. From the stretch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. His arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Striding forward now, Brett Phillips. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him.
Phillips.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Uh-oh, he missed it.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Throw back to first, and Gordon is retired. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at 3rd now.
Stepping up to the plate, Whit Merrifield looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at 3rd could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler. Pitch outside, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Jordan Luplow, as he'll take a look at ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Looked like ball four there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Roberto Perez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Mercado.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. His average sits at 296 entering play. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Oscar Mercado goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Delino DeShields, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled away. A 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Grounder down the line at third. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And she'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Lots of hits given up. Base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To Santana to get the double play.
Up next for the Royals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McBroom. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no error.
Leading off for the Indians, the second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Merrifield backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Brett Phillips.
The center fielder, Brett.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now here it comes.
0-2.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right. Mercado is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are
now
two gone.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Ready once again, Alex Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
This is lifted out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Franmil Reyes checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward the gap in left center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Here now the 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first to complete the double play.
The catcher, number 55.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track, to the wall. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Indians have come back to tie things at 3.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep.
Batting.
He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
Oscar Mercado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch.
Whit
Here it comes.
Merrifield.
1 ball, no strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. All even now, 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
2 out, nobody on. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily and the side is retired. KC down in order. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds it 3-3. Eric Skoglund will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 53.
7th inning ready to roll. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Delino DeShields. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 28 on the season, and it's now 6-3.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Jake Kalish comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Francisco Lindor stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses 2-1. Kalish stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, Carlos Santana. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. He's right there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. High pop up. Mondesi is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Franmil Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 6 and the Royals 3. Joe Maton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Phil.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Maton, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Maikel Franco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ryan McBroom is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Line drive to center field. DeShields is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Can't cut into that. Kevin McCarthy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
So coming to the plate, Jordan Luplow. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. Tyler Naquin is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. He's got the average to 321. 6 home runs and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside. No, that's the ball.
And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Roberto Perez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
The count now at 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled off. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now look, Garrett, the numbers for our 2 starters here today. With both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready now, Oscar Mercado. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Boom goes the dynamite. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 8-3.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Delino DeShields stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Still only 1 out in the inning. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here. Tyler Naquin remains in the game, batting eighth and manning left field.
Now playing left.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here comes the first pitch.
No.
Perez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Number 27.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Gordon.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Alex Gordon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Left side, Ramirez is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. KC down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8th. Josh DeMont enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Jose Ramirez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Settling in now, Carlos Santana. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that up.
The 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Franmil Reyes is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Nick Whitgren, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 62.
First pitch on its way. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Hunter Dozier is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 is today's final. The Tribe jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Aaron Civale earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.